History is written with no drafts. A clean copy of history is created here and now. Without any sketches, nature sculpted these mountains and outlined the riverbed. The river called the Belia. Along its banks, forests started rustling, fields sprang up, life bustled, and a city arose, whiter than white. Ufa is the capital of the Republic of Bashkortostan, one of the largest metropolises in Russia, with a population of over 1 million citizens. Once a provincial county town, today Ufa is one of the largest cultural, scientific, financial and industrial centers of the country. Moreover, it is the center of mechanical and tool engineering, as well as pharmaceutical, construction and light industry. Modern Ufa is one of the most important centers of petrochemical and oil refining. These plants produce fuel for international industry. The blood of the global economy flows through these pipelines. When people talk about Ufa, they often forget that engines for famous Su aircrafts are produced in Ufa. These engines have set over 80 world aviation records. And what is the engine itself? It's the heart of an aircraft, which our jets acquire here in the glorious city of Ufa. I think we've much to be proud of. Even in ancient times, trade routes passed through Ufa. Caravan routes linking Siberia, the Volga region and Central Asia with mercantile and cultural ties. Today, the city is still a major transportation hub, a spot where rail, air, water, motorways and pipeline routes intersect. Ufa International Airport, one of the 10 largest airports in the country, operates direct flights to dozens of cities in Russia and abroad. Ufa's powerful human and scientific potential, its logistic connections, integration into the Russian and world economy, make the city extremely attractive for investment. Ufa ranked second in the country in the Best Cities for Business in Russia rating, published by Forbes magazine. Curving river valleys, majestic mountainous skylines, unique urban landscapes all contain the harmonious code of a special kind of beauty. Ufa is one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and this isn't just what Ufa citizens think. Many share this opinion, including leading international architects who flock here during Urban Bayram, the annual urban planning forum.
Ufa
can really boast unique landscapes. Cities usually meet visitors with some suburbs or industrial zones. Usually it's impossible to get an idea of a city until you're in the historical center. Ufa presents itself at once by opening up a wonderful panorama from the distance. Beginning at its outskirts, Ufa spreads out in all its glory. At the same time, everyone sees the place in a different light. For some, it is a city with a great history, stately and majestic. Others feel its dynamism and energy, thrilling to the dynamics of the city's development. Ufa, here it is. Thoughtful and lyrical at times, or mischievous and ironic. This city reflects all shades of feelings and states of mind in its domes, sidewalks, windows, and in the eyes of its people, which reflect Ufa's great soul.
Ufa
Ufa is a multicultural city. This is not surprising. It's located on the border of Europe and Asia and has always served as a bridge to help the establishment of economic, cultural and spiritual ties between two parts of the world. What is surprising is that no ethnic or religious conflicts have happened in the history of Ufa, which is already 440 years old. I think tolerance, patience, willingness to reckon with other people's opinion, these are the priceless qualities of our people. The ethnic and religious mosaic of the city has evolved over centuries. Every piece of it still shines brightly today, showing off and enriching the overall picture. Russians and Bashkirs, Tatars, Maris, Ukrainians and Belarusians, Chuvash, Jews, Germans, Udmurt make up Ufa's ethnic kaleidoscope. People create, work and raise children here. They have learned to live, feel and understand each other, and it could not be any other way, because they have common notions about what is good and evil, about what constitutes justice, and about simple human happiness. Traditions of mutual respect and religious tolerance nourishes Ufa's cultural soil, and it has yielded abundant fruit over the years. Ufa's star blazes in the firmament of culture, shedding light, talent and inspiration on the world. Sergei Aksakov and Mikhail Nestorov, Majid Gafuri and Mustai Karim worked here. Rudolf Nureyev and Vladimir Spivakov were born in Ufa and began their journey to the Olympus of worldwide fame here. The history of the city is also inextricably linked with the names of Fyodor Shaliapin and David Buryuk. Today, 7 theatres are active in the Republic's capital. Museums, galleries and exhibition halls are thriving. The tour schedules of many of Ufa's creative groups and teams are filled for several years to come. Their destination is the whole world. Ufa has always been proud of its athletes, volleyball and football players, motorcycle racers, biathletes and masters of short track. All those who have high achievements in sport earn the love and respect of their fellow citizens. Hockey players of the club, named after the national hero of Bashkortostan, Salavat Yulayev, enjoy a special affection among Ufa citizens. Here they are, the heroes of the ice arena, 2-time champions of Russia and winners of the Gagarin and Continent Cups. These are the players of one of the strongest clubs in Russia and Europe, whose victories will make the loyal fans of today proud tomorrow. Major sporting events held in Ufa, including the World Junior Hockey Championships and the 6th International Children's Winter Games, have stamped the city with the status of a world sports capital. Without any exaggeration, Ufa might be called a student city. Dozens of educational establishments are located here, the largest being 2 technical universities for the petrochemical and aviation industries. Graduates of these institutions are of particularly high value in the labor market. They are recognized as young professionals with brilliant theoretical training, who are ready to meet the challenges of modern industry. From a high vantage point, you can enjoy the view of Ufa, extending beyond the horizon. The city goes its own way, following its own dreams. But dreams in this city tend to be turned into projects and then brought to life. We needn't talk about the future, about development prospects for Ufa's parks, leisure areas, roads, beautiful riverside and so on. It's clear that UFA will change shortly. It will be a different city. And only the love for it will endure.